large challenges that we faced was trying to understand and gather data related to points of friction that were causing our clients to become frustrated. It is so difficult to gather those data points in the systems that we were using. Like, one of the biggest things that we focus on as an organization is not just making assumptions on like what issues people were seeing. Like, we want supporting data. We want to be able to understand from that customer perspective. And we know we had those data points. Our team is amazing at logging these client frustrations and flagging emails from clients that expressed these issues that they were experiencing. But to aggregate this qualitative data from a difficult to report on structure would have taken so much time and effort, and that's really what we were struggling with. Prior to GroupIt, we would, it'd be through various different sources. Like, it would be fed up through the channel from representative to supervisor if there were like any particular like really frustrating experiences, and that would be like via email, or we'd have to find it through Salesforce reporting, and reporting on like free text fields is so difficult because you're looking for keywords and you're not always getting the information that you're looking for. We would send out surveys. Like, surveying customers is so important, but you're relying on the customer to respond. And sometimes they respond when they're really, really happy. And then sometimes they respond when they're like really, really frustrated, but you kind of don't get responses from that like middle group. So you're really missing like large chunks of customers when you send out those type of surveys. And sometimes like, the amount of work that you put in, like, you can like bypass the problem, like in the amount of time it takes for you to put this together, like that problem might not be impacting users any longer. So you're not getting like really quick real world turnaround. We've seen a reduction in unnecessary back and forth with customers, which means that things are moving along much faster for them. And we've seen our NPS score increase, which is awesome. Everybody enjoys that. We've seen excellent engagement with our team members using the Salesforce and GroupIt integration. It was super important for us at the very beginning to share with the team why it's important for us as an organization to gather this data to help us improve that client experience. And then in turn, it helps grow our team members, which is helpful for them to be able to like grow in their career. So the actual implementation of GroupIt itself, it was super easy. You and your team were so helpful during the onboarding process. You helped us set up that first workflow, and then you passed that on to us in some guided trainings, which was awesome to have. And your team has also been super available for questions and feedback. I'm also continually impressed with your willingness and speed to implement feedback from us when it's valuable. If we identify something that we're looking for that makes sense, like, your team has been super quick and on it to get it in and out as quickly as possible. Do you have a problem that you don't necessarily have the data to support any decision making quite yet? That is an excellent place to start. And then the second part of that is determining who's going to be able to help you gather that data. I mean, it is so important to hear from your customers and not just like take in that feedback, but look at ways to improve their process and their happiness. The individuals that work directly with customers and clients are going to be the greatest asset to measure the pulse of what client sentiment is. Finding simple and straightforward ways to gather and analyze data is going to help you make the best decisions for where to focus your resources and improve customer sentiment. And I've been really, really grateful for GroupIt to help us with that data gathering, and the platform has been super easy and awesome to use.
you.